Hello, I'm Miss Erica from the Volusia County Public Library, and I want to welcome you to Stream Thursdays. Today, we're going to learn all about oxygen and do some fun, safe experiments using flames. So make sure to have your adult around so that we can practice safe, scientific fun. All right, so we're going to do two different experiments today. So let's go ahead and jump into the first experiment. We'll look at how it's scientifically done after we have fun with the experiment. So what are we going to need for the first experiment? We're going to need a tea light or a candle, a box of matches or a lighter, and a jar. So first off, we're going to light the candle. Once we light the candle, we're going to give it a couple of seconds to get a little bit of wax underneath that flame. So then we're going to take our jar and we're going to put it over the candle and see what happens. You ready? Let's go. It's getting dimmer. Wow. Even dimmer. And even dimmer. The flame, it just went out. Huh. Well, why'd the flame go out? Well, when we put the jar over the candle, we stopped the flow of oxygen from getting to the flame. So once all the oxygen was used up that was caught inside of the jar, the flame went out. If there's no oxygen, there's no flame. Wow, that was fun. But you know, I know of a different experiment that we can do to also make the flame go out, but we'll be making a gas called carbon dioxide. Let's go ahead and move on to that experiment. So what do we need for that? We need our candle again, our lighter or box of matches, our empty jar, but we also need some more supplies. We need some measuring spoons, 1 teaspoon, an empty jar, glass, some vinegar, and some baking soda. All right, so first off, let's move the candle and lighter over, and we'll take our empty jar and our baking soda. And we will put 2 teaspoons of baking soda in the jar. Then we're going to put 2 teaspoons of vinegar in our glass. 1, 2. All right, so let's light our candle. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pour the vinegar into the jar. Then we're going to immediately put our hand over the jar so that we can let all that carbon dioxide build up. A chemical reaction is going to occur when we mix these two ingredients. So once we get enough carbon dioxide in our jar, we're going to tip the jar over the flame and see if we can get the flame to go out. All right, are you guys ready? Let's try. All right, my hand's over it. You guys ready? Let's try. Wow, the flame went out. That's so cool. So why did the flame go out this time? Well, the carbon dioxide molecules are heavier than air. So when we poured that gas over the flame, it pushed all the oxygen away from the flame. And what did we learn from experiment 1? If there's no oxygen, there's no flame. Wow, who knew that there were so many ways to blow out a candle? Well, thanks for joining. See you next Stream Thursday.